Island in the Sky?
Yep. That's the district of Canyonlands National Park that we'll be in.
Has it got a beach?
Well, I mean, in some areas, because it's got the Colorado River and the Green River that kind of surrounds it.
Oh.
So
it's like oceanfront property in Utah?
Well, riverfront property. But yeah. Yeah, hopefully one of the campsites will be in either Potato Bottom or Hard Scrabble.
What?
Or on the water.
What are these names?
I don't know. This is what they call them. So we are currently trying to book our campsites for the summer. Our big summer trip is going to be in Utah this year, and running the Rimrocker Trail, and then spending a couple days in Moab, and then running the White Rim Trail in Canyonlands. And those campsites book up really far in advance. I tried to book them a month ago, and none of them were available. But the dates we're going to be there are June 10th, 11th, and 12th, and you can't book June 10th and following dates until February 10th. And it is currently February 9th at 11 p.m. And I don't know if the campsites become available at midnight, and is that midnight my time zone or midnight in Utah's time zone, which is an hour later than here. So I don't know. We're just kind of looking. Hopefully.
I know I'm ready for bed.
I know. Hopefully we're going to get gooseberry.
Gooseberry?
Gooseberry. We want gooseberry and Potato Bottom or Hard Scrabble.
Potato Bottom could be my stripper name.
It could.
Gooseberry could be yours.
Oh. You know, people are... Now you just gave us nicknames. As if Trash Panda wasn't bad enough for my
Well, I call you SB, so I could be PB.
First person that calls me Goose Bottom or Gooseberry. The first person that calls me Gooseberry, I'm going to...
Give him a hat.
Not going to give him a hat. I'm going to smack him with a hat. And I'm going to smack you with a hat. So...
I'm good at naming things.
Anyway. We very much want these if we don't get these campsites, that means I'm going to have to completely replan our trip. And that's going to suck, because it means we won't be able to go through Canyonlands.
We have to go through Canyonlands.
Well, if there's no campsites, there's nothing we can do about it. So, I'm going to stay up stupid late, or maybe go to sleep and set an alarm, and see if we can get these, or try to get them first thing in the morning. But, yeah, that's how far in advance you have to plan these things.
So you could take a shower.
I could. I need one. Quick update. Didn't get the campsites last night. They didn't. The tool didn't come online. But it's 9:20 the next morning, and it went live, and it was crazy. Campsites were going just right and left. So I did not get the campsites that I wanted. I didn't get Gooseberry and I didn't get Potato Bottom, but I did get Airport. And then we got Hard Scrabble and one in Labyrinth. So we're close together that day for the crew of us that are going on this trip. But that was intense. I'm like, my heart's beating and I'm out of breath. That was like an auction. You just got to be fast and you got to book it quick. And you try to get one and it says, you know, it's showed available. Then when you hit book now, it says, we're sorry, those aren't available anymore. Whew, that was stressful. But we got it. So yay for that. What's up, everyone? This episode of World Overlander, it gets real, like really real. Because on the one hand, you know that feeling you get when you are excited about a mega trip and it gets canceled? Well, I'm struggling with that right now. I'm supposed to be headed to the Ozarks today on a 2-night overlanding trip with several other YouTubers, and everybody backed out because of this snowpocalypse. We've already got 5 inches of snow. In Arkansas, we haven't had legit measurable snowfall in like 5 years. So, what does one who owns a Jeep or any 4-wheel drive vehicle do when there's 5 inches of snow on the ground and you have virgin snow out on the roads? You go for a drive. Luckily, Walmart is open.
Buggies don't handle well in snow. They need bigger tires.
In front of me is a completely clear virgin parking lot. You know what's got to happen.
I love snow. Ah. Whew. It's perfect.
Come on, let's go. We're gonna have a cooking segment now. I love snow. I love watching it snow. I love playing in the snow. I love snowball fights. I love driving in the snow. And I love snow ice cream. And we haven't had the chance to make snow ice cream in Arkansas in years. Now we have tons of snow. I know there's some people that have recipes that involve like milk and sugar and boiling it on the stove. And that's too much work. And plus it's snow, it's gonna melt. So here's the easy way to make snow ice cream. You take snow. Then you take a can of condensed milk. And you stir until you get the consistency that you want. Looks about right. Then you add more snow. Look at that. It's beautiful. And it tastes amazing. That's perfect. Let's make more. I should make a cookbook. Now it's time to take the Grand Cherokee Trailhawk out for a spin, because it's got snow mode. I want to see how that is. But first, let's give it a little lift. Look at that. It's lifting. And now let's put it in snow mode. There you go. Admittedly, I used to think the idea of a heated steering wheel was dumb. I have since changed my mind. I'm a big fan of the heated steering wheel in this Grand Cherokee. I like it. Some people should not be on the road. I have been crazy impressed with the performance of this Grand Cherokee with all-wheel drive, snow mode, in combination with the Falcon Wild Peak AT3s. Hashtag not sponsored. These things have performed amazing in this snow. No slipping, no sliding, no spinning. It's been awesome. It's a good combo. Come on, Charlie. I've got one more project I'm going to try to knock out for this episode. And yesterday, I installed Kara's ARB awning onto the new roof rack. And I forgot to film it, I'm sorry. But it was pretty uneventful. And I think it looks pretty freaking sweet. And the tent opens just fine. Very happy with it. But she also has a water port, which is a 3-4 gallon water tank that comes with a receiver mount, but that's just a really dumb place to put it when you're actually wheeling, because that's going to get nasty. And so I would love to put it on the roof rack, but I made a mount that went right here, stuck the water port up high, but I wasn't thinking about the fact that the tent has to fold out, and that wasn't going to work. So I think maybe I can lower the mount and at the least have the water port mounted when we're driving around and stuff, and when it's time to open the tent, we can just take it off and set it down. I mean, it's not a perfect situation, but it's better than nothing, and way better than putting it on the receiver hitch, and better than keeping it inside the rig. That way, if we're out wheeling and not camping, we can use the water port to, hose down things or whatever you may need water for. So that's the plan. We'll see how this goes. With that there, that clears that. I was worried I was going to have to cut part of this off, which structurally wouldn't be a big deal. But this allows you to put a small lock or something in place if you want to. And that, I think, will work great. All right, now to mount that up and then test it again. My little step stool, there's snow and ice underneath it. The odds of me falling on camera are pretty high. I think we're good. Can still get that in there. Just seal that up. But yeah, I think that's gonna work. Now I'm gonna fold the tin up and make sure the water port will mount, because then that's going to be really sad if it doesn't. I went and filled this up with water, so it's got about 30 pounds worth of water in there. Ooh. Okay, so bouncing down the trail with 30 pounds of water in there. Ugh. That has potential to make contact with the body here. That's a bummer. And I can't raise it up and push it in anymore. So I think the answer is stronger brackets, which I don't currently have. Well, sometimes you hit a home run and sometimes you strike out. I think this is a great place for it. It's gonna work. I just need stronger brackets to make it work. Oh well. Now I know. It's all a process, right? You try something, it works, it doesn't work, you modify until you get it to work. So worst case scenario is I have learned something today and know what I need to make this successful. Well, I think I'm going to end this on this I'm not going to call it a failure because it's going to work, but unsuccessful attempt right now. And I'll go to this hardware store and get some stronger brackets, thicker metal, and then I'll make it work. But I think it looks good. I think the placement is great. I hope you've enjoyed my ramblings and my little projects on this one. Our adventures in the snow with the kids. That was so much fun. And I'll see you next time. You know, like, subscribe, all that stuff, if you would please. Still working on 25,000 subscribers for this year, and we're gonna hit it. But so if you're watching this and not subscribed, please subscribe. It'd be very helpful. I'll see you next time. Actually, next time after this video, I'll see you on the trail. Epic trip with Prodigal Overland that we took. Beautiful scenery through the snow. But that's next. Anyway, bye.